They went through the process of discovery and early research and quickly worked out that what we initially thought was probably not going to work out, and so we had to adapt a little bit and change, and I think we then hit on this much more profound challenge of the digital divide as an area that really needed some attention. I'm really confident that this project is a very important thing for us as a council to be pursuing.
% of households in Wellington don't have access to the internet. This 13% is made up of low-income families, immigrants and seniors, just to name a few. These are the people whose access to our online services is likely to be affected by language, income, literacy, and digital ability. They're being disadvantaged by these barriers, and they're often the people who need access to our services and information the most. Kia ora koutou. I'm Alex from Wellington City Council. We're OneWellington, and we're here to create a channel of inclusion to empower people to access the council services and information they need. To date, the council's focus has been on digital progression, which is well and good if you're online, but what it means is that over 30,000 people, that's an entire stadium, 30,000 people can't access the council services and information that are essential to them and their well-being. Seniors have even told us they feel we're trying to kick them out for not being online. People who are affected by this digital divide are more likely to visit our pools and libraries to feel connected to their communities. And what we've learned from this is that these are the places where we need to proactively provide Wellingtonians with access to council services and information. And having facilities across Wellington that people already use puts us in the best position to solve this problem. So, how do we do it? OneWellington transforms our pools, libraries, and community centres into local access points to the council. It does this by placing smart kiosks in our facilities, which will be complemented by a concierge to empower people and give them the skills and confidence they need to book classes, find out what events are on, participate in consultations, and report issues. Imagine you're at the pool and you see your elderly neighbour being assisted by a council staff member to use a smart kiosk where she can book into an aqua jogging class with her friends. Something that she's been missing out on because she doesn't know how to do it herself online. In just a few minutes, she's been given the skills she needs to independently book classes and reconnect with her community. Now imagine a family, new to New Zealand, using a smart kiosk in their preferred language to find out what events are on in the city that they can enjoy. So why this? Why OneWellington when we could just give everyone internet access and devices? Because, aside from being expensive, giving everyone the internet and devices isn't enough. Being able to use these devices is a barrier in itself, and seniors have told us that it's much easier to learn how to use a touchscreen than a computer. Additionally, the cost and physical barriers to accessing our service centre in the CBD highlights the fact that digital inclusion isn't just about removing the barriers to being online. It's also about providing alternatives for those who need it. OneWellington does this by being universal. By pulling information from existing platforms, the content of their smart kiosks can be adapted to suit different needs in different communities. And by the end of 2021, Council will be more accessible than ever before, with 15 local access points established throughout Wellington. By 2023, as well as offering additional services, these smart kiosks will have multilingual conversation capabilities. So, how do we get there? Customers must be at the forefront, and to ensure we design for their needs, we'll begin with a 6-month pilot next year at Waitohi, which is Johnsonville Library, and Wellington Regional Aquatic Centre. With the support of Age Concern, we'll co-design and test for this pilot, and with our technology partner, Amazon Web Services, we'll ensure the technology solution is a best fit for their needs. And we're confident that the emerging technologies, Amazon Translate and Amazon Lex, will enable us to provide information in multiple languages, beginning with written translations for the pilot in English, Te Reo, and Chinese, and later, audio translations. This solution will make council local and accessible. It will improve well-being for people who are disadvantaged by the digital divide by making it easy for them to participate in their communities and access services that are valuable to them. It will increase participation in council consultations, leading to more informed decision-making on behalf of residents. It will enable us to better leverage the value that our community facilities provide in communicating with and serving Wellingtonians. In the future, these kiosks could even provide a single access point to government services, as research by the Department of Internal Affairs shows that people already go to our libraries to get this information. With OneWellington, all Wellingtonians, regardless of age, language, or digital ability, will be able to access the services and information they need to lead lives they value, here in Te Whanganui Tara, Wellington.